What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing some DIY budget-friendly bed lights for the Silverado behind us here. Damn you. Now, if you're going to be doing this job exactly the way we are, this is going to work for a 99 to 06 extended cab. I'm not too sure if it'll work with the single cabs or the crew cabs, but if your truck looks like this, it's going to work. Now, this setup costs us roughly 20 bucks. Honestly, it's about $20. If you have wire laying around that's long enough, it'll make it 10 bucks. It's super cheap. So we're going to show you guys exactly how to do it step by step. The cool thing about this mod is we're going to be able to see everything at night when we go out camping or do any overlanding, that kind of stuff. So this is going to be perfect for us. Let me show you what we got. Right here, this was about 10 bucks on Amazon. This is LED strip. It's just a positive and a negative. You hook it up and you got light. Very simple, cost effective, and these usually last a very long time. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to wire in any fuses or anything, just because it's going to take 1.2 amps for the entire string. Our mod specifically is going to hook itself up to the jellyfish launcher. That little button on the interior that you press that looks like a little jellyfish, you press that and then the bed light's going to go on. Now, if you guys don't have it, we got ourselves 200 feet of wire. This costs $30. And for our project, we're only going to need 17 feet in total. So that's the plan. Super simple. Let's go get this started. Now, here's our plan of attack. We're going to tap into our new LED connections to the third brake lamp. It gives us access to the headliner. From that headliner, we're going to run our connection down the C-pillar through a vent on the back side of the cabin. Now that we've gained access to the outside, we'll follow the harness along the frame all the way up to the driver's side tail lamp. And lastly, we'll connect our new LED strip to the bed and we'll be good to go. So now I measured up everything to make it easier for you guys. 18 feet is going to be the max amount that we need. So I'm going to run two cables, a black and a red, measure that out to 18 feet, cut them up, and then we're going to twist them and we're going to wrap it in abrasive and electrical tape so when it sits outside, it doesn't corrode or anything bad like that. Let's start unraveling. And a half hour later, the harness is wrapped up nice and flat. Everything looks good. So now we can start running our line through the car. So we'll disconnect the third brake light. So let's hop in the bed. This is gonna be a shit show once we lift this truck. So we got our third brake lamp here. There's a Phillips screw on each side. We're just gonna pop those out. And now this pops out. Looks like one of our clips are broken, but anyway. So the two in the middle are going to be our brake lights, so when we hit our brake pedal, those shine on. Then our jellyfish launcher button that I was talking about earlier, that's these two on the outside. We'll tap into this harness here. Wiring this in is going to be like the exact same concept that we had on the reverse pod light from eBay. Now, we aren't going to want to pop any fuses since we're not going to be running an inline fuse. So you could run the LED bed light strip in the bed without the bulbs in, or what we're gonna do is just replace these bulbs with some amber ones. Now these are LEDs. Again, I'll leave a link below for everything that we're using in this video. We're actually gonna replace the center ones as well. So now we'll test them real quick, make sure everything works.
All right, good. All good.
Came across an issue earlier where everything was super dim. I guess the BCM only runs 7 volts under load. So on one end here, we're actually going to be adding a resistor just to make everything bright. We're tricking the system here so it pulls a full 12. Whoa.
Are you okay?
Did I scare you?
Yeah. God, you scared the shit out of me, Sal.
And we got some liquid electrical tape here. Just gonna hit both ends.
Looking good.
Yep, and then we
Right.
can tuck that away on the side. So on the one bulb, we have our resistor wired in off the other bulb here. We'll attach these positive and negatives real quick, and then we can feed it inside the car. And we'll wrap these up with electrical tape as well. So now we're gonna leave this wire mess right here, and then I'm gonna push this clip in the center down, and it'll allow me to feed my cable through this black hole. So real fast, before we start feeding that wire through, we're just gonna take these push clips out from the headliner. I'm gonna push that inside clip in, and then you grab the wire, okay?
Oh, I saw it. It's gone. I got him. Now I'm just gonna tuck this and hide it.
All right, so it's tucked up on the headliner here. Now we're just gonna drop down on the body panel. There you go. Perfect.
Let's continue our journey down the C-pillar.
Now that it's all fed through the very bottom of that tread plate, we're going to actually wrap it back around towards the back side of the cab behind the seat. So right in that little pocket right there.
Did you get them through?
All right, so under here from where the cab meets the bed, we'll go underneath and we'll be able to see our wire poking out right there. So Alina's just gonna feed that to me and then we could route it all the way to the back where the tail light meets. So we'll do that right now. All right, so everything's zip tied out of the way now. We can go through our tail light cavity. When you guys are doing this and you put this tail light back in, make sure that you're not pinching the wire between the frame and the tail light. And you'll know you're not pinched on the wire when you can bring it back in and out. Next step is to attach our LED to the entire bed frame. So we're just gonna clean up the siding of this tonneau cover rail here all across and then lay our 3M on, solder the two connectors. So tired. Everything's cleaned up. We're just gonna take our sticky tape. That was pretty badass. This job took from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Was it worth all the time? No. For us, no, this was not worth it. Off camera, we struggled because this entire setup was dim. We had to figure out why it was dim. Turns out the body control module 03 and up for all Silverados have BCMs that operates low voltage things. We were able to figure it out with that resistor though, so that was awesome. Hopefully it helps out some of you guys that were having the same issues maybe. Other than trying to figure that out, this would have been like a 1 hour deal. Like this was very quick, super easy. I love how clean it all got set up. It is decently bright and I could see, I just pictured myself and you and me going out to like some woodsy trail or something before we spend all this money on like a rooftop tent, not like a cot, but like an inflatable mattress, blow that up, have our sleeping bags, put a tent up, and like this would be a perfect amount of light to do things. The only crappy thing is that we have to go inside, like we have to get out of the truck, go back inside the truck to turn it on and off. So that's the only downfall, but I like that it uses the OEM switch. I guess that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel a ton. If you want to stay up to date on all the builds, you can also go follow us on TikTok and Instagram at 86goals and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We have new uploads every single Monday, so be sure to stay tuned. Make sure you hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss any videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.